If you're in the thick of implementing design ops at your organization, it can easily get overwhelming, especially if you're working solo or you have a lot of scattered efforts. But don't fret. Here are 3 ways you can level up your design ops efforts, even if you don't have a formal team or practice. First, focus on consistency. Teams new to design ops deal with inconsistency in many areas, which can be improved by creating standards or guidelines for documentation, for tools, and for processes. For example, let's say your team uses different tools for design and research activities for various projects. This inconsistency causes unnecessary churn, converting files, orienting on tool updates, so on. Start by consolidating these tools and defining which tools should be used for what. For research efforts, start capturing and creating a repository of templates, best practices, and deliverables that everyone on the team can access. This will speed up collaboration and promote consistency across teams. For design efforts, start collecting shared components, buttons, form fields, even color combinations and typefaces. Every little bit helps. Second, prioritize high-impact efforts that tie back to observed pain points. If you work in an organization that's facing a lot of issues, don't try to overhaul everything at once. It's tempting to try out the latest and greatest thing you read about in an article, but if that improvement isn't going to improve a real pain point of your team, you'll struggle to get people to care about it. For example, if your design team is inundated with requests that are too vague, have too tight of deadlines, or are just plain unreasonable, spend time improving the design intake process. Talk to the design team, figure out where communication is breaking down. That's where you'll want to focus your efforts. Or if your new hires are overwhelmed with conflicting information, a plethora of tools to learn, and a lack of clear goals to work towards, you may want to focus your time and efforts on improving the onboarding process by creating a new hire guide, consolidating tools, and developing a 30, 60, 90-day plan. It's easy to feel stuck and isolated if you haven't seen much progress. That's easily going to kill momentum. So our final tip is to start small and aim for quick wins in early stages of building out your design ops practice. These quick wins will help build trust and buy-in with leadership and teams because you're demonstrating immediate and concrete value. That trust will go a long way in getting them on board for larger, more time-consuming efforts later on. For example, rather than spending time building out an entire design system with every component under the sun, start with a shared folder of fonts, icons, and components for easy access. As you get feedback about its use and what other items folks need, then you can build it out further. Early stage design ops teams, or those that are doing the work without the formal title, deal with many challenges along the way. Remember, each small improvement builds toward a more mature design ops practice. Focus on consistency, high-impact efforts, and quick wins to take your team to the next level.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of our UX videos, take a look at these over here, and consider subscribing to our channel. On our website, nngroup.com, you can access our free library of over 2,000 articles. You can also register for one of our UX courses that offer live, hands-on UX training.